everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little different. By the time this goes up, you probably would have seen my vlog that I posted the other day about when we went to Pennsylvania. In case you don't know, and this is your first time at my channel, my name is Jess. Welcome back. So this video today, like I said, it's going to be a little different, but I think it's good information to have because I'm sure I'm not the only person that does this and has issues sometimes doing it. But for those who travel with their animals, I'm going to be talking today about how I personally travel with my kitty Schmidt, who you will see later. I got all her stuff out that we use when we travel, so she might have hit the road and got scared and thought we might be going in the car. No, some of you then probably saw Schmidt in my vlog in the backseat of my car, just kind of chilling, sitting on the seat while we were traveling. Before all of you freak out about like, oh my gosh, how can you not have your cat in a carrier? Yes, I do not travel with my cat in a carrier, whether that's to other states, to the vet, anywhere. I don't. I have a cat that does not want to be in the carrier. Now, the thing about the carrier with my cat, I know they hate seeing outside of the car, like they hate seeing what's going on around them, it freaks them out. Just hear me out. This is what I personally do. I don't put my cat in the carrier. Is my cat safe in the car? Yes, she is. Before I get into why I can't put her in a carrier, let's just jump in this video and I'm going to take you from when we wake up, the day of that we're going to travel, what I personally do. When I get up, I take away her water and I take away her food. I think some people even say to do that the night before. I just feel bad doing that because I know sometimes, even though she sleeps with me all night, she might want to eat a little bit like during the night. I don't know. So what I do, I take that away because I don't want her peeing or pooping in the car, even though they usually hold it, but sometimes they get a little nervous and it just, hi, and they just go. So what I do after that is I do feed her one of these calming treats. This is the brand I use, Head to Tail. Calming treats, it says up to 15 pounds, one chew daily. It's safe to double or triple the amount as needed, like, it's fine. But I do, it's not like it makes her drowsy or makes her like sedated. I do see a sense of like relaxation with her, but I usually do this for her just to get her a little calm. She's right here and now she's gonna bug me through this entire video. But then after that, that's really all I do in preparation. I put her blankets in the car, things that I know she'll like to make her just kind of be relaxed. But here is why I do not put my cat in a carrier. Schmidt would rather die than get in the carrier. I'm telling you, I tried when I moved from Charleston back to Pennsylvania. I tried putting her in a carrier, top, like through the top, you know, ones that you can open and just place them in. She, with all her strength and power and might, will push, scratch, like, just like, with all her strength, push her body out of the carrier. It is so hard. She tears me up, not on purpose, but she tears me up. She gets angry, gets more stressed out. But then not only does she hurt me, me trying to force her into this little box, I feel like I'm using a lot of my strength and it hurts her. So I'm not gonna risk hurting myself or hurting my cat just to get in this carrier. Like, it's not worth it. It's fine. So I have a solution. Instead of us injuring each other trying to get her in this small little box, this is what I use. I use this little cat harness right here. So I put this on her and it has these two little hooks here. So, you know, it unsnaps and then I put her in it and then it has these two little hooks here. When I'm bringing her out to the car, if the car is for some reason not in the garage, I do have a leash as well, just in case, you know, if she squirms and gets out of my arms, I'm holding onto a leash. So these two together, it's great. That leaves me to transport her like around when she's not in the car, you know, when I take her to the vet. And then once I have her in the car, I use, I'm sure this has been seen, but I use this little contraption that attaches to your seatbelt. So this part would attach on the little, her little tassels here. Oops. Like that. So she's attached to that, and then this legit plugs into the seatbelt, and she is attached like a human would be strapped into the car. So when you saw her just chilling on the seat, she was snapped into the seatbelt, and that just keeps her from roaming around, free roaming. If for some reason we got in an accident, she would be safe. She wouldn't, you know, fly through the windshield or whatever. You know, she'd be as safe as we were. So that's basically the equipment that I use once we try to get her into the car. I use all those things. And then this is by Blueberry Pet. I got this off of Amazon for like $6. They have a bunch of different colors. But it relaxes me knowing that my cat, I know she hates the car. Most cats hate the car. Some cats love adventure, and that's great. But my cat, along with many other cats, hate the car. They hate leaving their home. But when we're traveling and going home for over a week, I just feel better taking her with me rather than her being here alone for a week, because she also is very needy. Some cats could care less if you're away. This cat acts like it's the end of the world and gets stressed out. I swear she has anxiety. She's crazy. She gets lonely and depressed. She's just like her mom. Put her in this harness and strap her in with a seatbelt knowing she's secure rather than trying to get her in a carrier. And I know probably a lot of people struggle with that. It's probably not only me, obviously. And also, you know, some people say grab them by the scruff and they'll, you know, be like paralyzed almost, and you could just place them in. I'm not a vet. I'm not like any kind of, I don't feel comfortable grabbing the back of my cat's neck, especially as her as an adult. I don't know, I hear so many things about that, so I personally just don't like doing it. You could go to the vet and get her sedated. I'm not gonna bring my cat to the vet to sedate her for a car ride. I'm not doing that. I feel like all those things just stress them out more. And I feel like, well, you know, cat leaving their home stresses them out anyway. But these are just my opinions and my thoughts on what I use. And if you have a cat that is just like Schmidt and is like, no thanks, you know, I'm just making this video so that I can share with you guys what works with me and my cat and our little family. And if you have a cat similar and you're like, I don't know what to do because she's so all over the place or he's so all over the place, you know, I have a solution that works for me and maybe it'll work for you. Again, this is all stuff that works for me. She seemed, after, you know, 5 minutes in the car, she's kind of like, you know, a little like on edge, but after 5 minutes in the car, she's just pissed that she's in the car, but she's fine. She's no longer like stressed out, you know, she just hates that she had to leave her home. But you know what? She's going over her vacation home, or my parents' home, which is her vacation home. My cat has a vacation home. What does the world come to? My cat is spoiled rotten, and I will do anything to make her happy and make sure that she's safe and make sure that she's not injured, I'm not injured, and this is just what works for us. Schmidt, you want to come say hi? This is Schmidt. Say hi. Say how much of a pain in the butt you are. Just kidding, you're not a pain in the butt. But yeah, just not having it. Do you want my lap? But yeah, so this is just the equipment I use, kind of like in the morning what I do to make sure that she... You're welcome. This just makes the trip easier when traveling with a needy needy cat, who I love very, very much, and she doesn't know how good she has it. If you guys have any suggestions that I could add to my routine, I like the seatbelt more than the carrier. I mean, people don't put their dogs in cages all the time, and they use the seatbelt thing too. Seems to work for them, so I thought, why not try it for my cat? But I love all this equipment. I think I finally found a way to travel with my cat that's easy. I feel like traveling with an animal is never easy, but it works for me, and I hope it can help maybe some of you. So don't forget to like this video before you leave, share it with your friends, subscribe if you want to see future content and past videos. You'll get notified more often. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!